Well, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't feel like running the saws today, or the splitters. I think you guys have seen enough of that, at least here online and YouTube. But I did get in some more wood, all from the truck. I did a couple with the trailer, and thought the interesting topic today would be, can I produce firewood without a chainsaw? Yes. Even the small mini pickup, the little Mazda that I've got, yes. Use what you have, work your way up. Some of this stuff I pick up either on deliveries on the way home from delivery, or it's just down the street from work. For those of you that don't know, my little Mazda pickup here is a 1990 with 190,000 on the chassis, and I can pick up wood on the way home if I want. My truck here is a 97 F250. The trailer is also a 250, both 8-foot boxes. The Mazda's got like 6.5, 7-ish, whatever. I don't really care. I really bought it to commute with, and if I needed to pick up something that the little 4-door couldn't do, perfect. I got a little pickup that can do the job, and if I need bigger, that's what the F250 is for. So here's what I got this last 2 weeks. I did not cut any of that. All of that was cut by one tree service company. It's all different lengths, but this time I figured that this topic wouldn't be on selling it. For those of you that are looking for personal use, fireplace, wood stoves, whatever. But it'd be an interesting topic. For me, when I started, I was using my parents' trucks. I was borrowing their dump trailer, and I was driving about an hour from home to go get it. Shortly after that, a friend of a friend, one of my friends, you've seen him on the channel before, it's been a while, he figured out I was messing with firewood. We started talking, and he figured out how I was getting it, told him how I was doing it, so he got me in touch with a tree service company, and that lasted for a while. All I had, again at the time, was my parents' F350s and a dump trailer. Didn't have my trucks yet, and it just kind of progressed. Everything I had, I was splitting by hand. Here in the Northwest, most of what we have is fir, and we do have some maple, which is that behind me, but easy stuff to split. After work, I'd come home, split it down, stack it away, and next Saturday, back at it again. Bring home another, I don't know, cord and a half-ish of rounds, whatever, and do it all over. The chainsaw I started with was a little Sthil 211, itty-bitty homeowner. You hit a piece of sand, and it's dull. It's just dull. But I did that for several years. The tree service company I was working with, I got to be consistent, showing up, let them know when I could show up, and they would cut everything. I'd pick it up and go, and some jobs it was all piled up, some jobs it was scattered all over the yard. You take what you can and just go. It got to the point that I figured to help them out a little, I would invest in saws, and I started with the 461 in early 2020. But up to that point, all I had was that little 211. It's like 30 something cc saw, an itty bitty saw. But the question is, can you do it? Yes, I've done it. Everything I was splitting, like I said, I was doing it by hand. I was using wooden handled axes and mauls, and those axes and mauls those handles would last me roughly about 6 to 8 months, and they were just shot. If you don't have one or can't find them, the Fiskars right there, they work great. Lifetime warranty, couldn't complain. I was a little skeptical before I bought one because I've used fiberglass handles and didn't care for them. But use what you have. Even if you gotta borrow a buddy's truck just to get started, use what you got. And as you grow and get better at it and get more, even if you don't have a truck, contact this tree service company. They might be able to bring it to you. They got to get rid of it somehow. But all my short stuff, here's where it goes, and that's been stacked there for a little over a year. All of this stuff here is like 13 inches in length, and it'll all go this winter. And then over there is 16 inch and over, or 16, 17 inches thick. And then of course my little stash of oak. So, but yeah, can I get firewood without a truck or a chainsaw? Yes. Ask. Most tree service guys, all you got to do is ask. What's the worst they can tell you? No? Okay. Find another tree service guy. Most of them are willing to work with you. Like I said, they got to get rid of it. In my case, with these right here, just in front of me, these are all going to be just little oddball sizes and chunks. I had another guy over the weekend. Wasn't expecting it. He dropped me off logs. He knows I have saws big enough to take care of it, and splitters. But that's okay. It's a start, especially if you're trying to heat the house and keep yourself warm in the winter. Start small. You don't need all this big equipment to start with. Start small and go. For me, I still do this outside of work, outside the office. I'm away from the computers, away from the electronics. I have a couple of the headsets I use. I listen to podcasts while I'm working through everything. But if you're willing to put in the time to heat your home, find a tree service guy. Like I said, the worst he could tell you is no, but he might be willing to drop it off if you can't pick it up. It never hurts. It's kind of like the tech help that I give out for the Mazda cars. You would be surprised The questions I'm asked, that some don't know, and they're just, every now and then I get those guys that are just embarrassed of asking because they don't know. And I'm the kind of guy, I don't care. What I know, you don't know, or may not know. What you know, I probably don't know. Like Chris in the Woodyard says, you're smarter than he is. And that's fine. I'm happy with that. So, just a little walk around discussion on, can you do firewood without a truck or without a chainsaw? Yes. If you got a truck, like, go out and get it on your way home from work. Even if it takes you a couple of trips, not a big deal. Most people, as long as you're consistent and polite, they don't care. Just get rid of it. I got one lady right now. I'm gonna do that with. I'm gonna take care of her stuff. She just bought the house. She don't need the firewood. Already made a deal for it. I'll go get it this weekend. I got 2 other gentlemen. Same thing. So that's okay. So might be a little long. If it's boring, sorry. I don't feel like running equipment today. It's been raining here in the Northwest off and on for about 3 days straight. So everything is still soaked. You can hear in the background, one of my neighbors is getting ready to put in a mobile home. So he's got a friend over there dozing everything and leveling it all out. And yeah, that piece of property will look nice again. So till next week, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And as always, travel safely. Thanks.